All right, this is about seizing the moment. Seize that opportunity. Seize what's right in front of you. Just grab a hold of it and don't let go. Like, you got to dig in deep. 2024 is the year. 2024 is the year. It is literally December 29th right now. It's December 29th. Big things are happening. I've made so many different strides in my business. This year has been a game changer for me. It absolutely has. It's just, it's mind-boggling sometimes to see, just to see how things are gonna play out. I've had so many businesses in the last 22 years. Yeah, 22 years. 22 years I've had so many businesses. I've launched businesses, I've watched them just completely crash. I've watched them just fizzle out. I've had partners that they weren't in it. You know what I mean? They said they were in it, but they weren't really in it. Okay? I've had investments that were ultimately expensive tuition. Yeah, and I say it's kind of like a joke that some of my investors, mostly me and my boy Z. Me and my boy Z, we do a lot of trading, investing together, and something we talk about a lot is just the idea of, you go to school to learn, right? You go to school to get an education. You go to school, you pay tuition to go to a good school. Like, both of us actually went to UT. I went to UT in the School of Psychology. He went to Red McCombs Business School with a specialty in risk management. I actually went into social psychology and studied. I was a research assistant for over 2 years in the social psych research lab and understanding why people do the things that they do. And you go to an expensive school, it costs money, right? You go to a good school, it costs money. You pay tuition to go to that school. And we joke about that idea as in, you pay tuition. It's an expensive tuition to make when you invest in something that you don't know enough about. There's been multiple times in the last 5 years. 5 years. There's been multiple times in the last 20 years of my life where I invested in something that sometimes I thought I knew. Sometimes I didn't know as much as and sometimes I just was a little overzealous. I kind of just saw the opportunity and I was like, I'm going to seize this moment. I'm going to grab onto it and, I'll learn as I go, right? Which is, it's not always a bad, but when it's hard to say it's a bad idea, but typically it is. So I've lost businesses. I've watched businesses tank. I've watched them crumble. I've had partnerships that the partner bailed on me or just completely checked out and, had different visions. We ran out of funding, had the right product but the wrong market, or the right market but the wrong product. I mean, our marketing was off. There's just so many different opportunities where I was just scrapping and reaching and desperately trying to make something work, right? I've been through that. And during the pandemic, I watched my business, I watched it take off in a new direction. I was getting content. I was getting people following my content. I was getting support. I was literally getting so much feedback. People would message me and call me, email me, say, hey, I saw your video and this and this and this. It was super cool. It was just this very reaffirming feeling that I was doing something, right? Me and my boy Garrett decided we were going to go into business together about that time also. I was like, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Some of those things have gotten placed on hold because life happens, He's got a family, I've got a family. And ultimately, we're doing these things for our family. But we can't sacrifice our family to grow a business, right? And we both have other things that are going on also, investments and things like that. I've dove over the last 5 years deeper into investing, into stocks, currency, trading, things like that. So many things that I have done and that my partners have done. It's been incredibly educational. And those moments that I invested that I didn't know what I was doing, that ultimately cost me lots of money, it was, like I said, very expensive tuition. I learned so much from those experiences. Never lose. Never lose. You either win or you learn. You win or you learn. And I've learned so much, and I'm in a place right now where I see so many things like on the cusp. Man, we're right there. 2024 is going to be huge. And there's a lot of people that are freaked out over the economy and the things in the world. And I get it. You know, sometimes those things are completely reasonable to get a little freaked out about. You got to take control of your situation. Take control of where you're at and where you're going. And that's my message for today, is that as many things as I've watched crumble and fall apart, my mom taught me. My mom taught me really well, because she taught me about, you know, when she battled with Crohn's her whole life. And when she battled with Crohn's in a time that they didn't know what it was. You know, I'm going to talk about that in another post. I'm going to make that another post. I'm going to really dive into that. But she went through a lot because they didn't know, right? And because they didn't know, it was harder on her than it should have been. But she always looked at it as this was an opportunity for her to help other people. Because while she was paying that price to learn, for the doctors to learn, they weren't going to have to learn for someone else. When someone else was sick, they were going to have answers. Now, it's not nearly as serious as business. Businesses. I tend to, some people may think, you know, that I've got a weird take on things, but I look at business as in life, man. Business and life, business is a living thing. Life is living. They reflect each other. Your business, if you do it right, reflects your life. Your life is going to somewhat reflect your business as well. My failures, the things I didn't know, the things I paid huge prices to learn, I'm going to help a lot of people not have to pay those prices, not have to learn the hard way. That's my goal. That's my mission. That's some of the things that me and Garrett have been working on. Some of the things me and Z have been working on. Like, we want to teach people to be financially free. We want to teach people to achieve better place in their life. We want to teach people to not have to fight with their fingernails, dig, claw, scrap, beat down the walls that are in front of them. We want to teach people not to have to. We want to instill the knowledge and the values and the tenacity, the ambition, the drive, the hunger, that when those walls are in front of you, you're absolutely excited to tear it down. But I want to teach you also how to build up financial freedom, where that wall in the future is not even going to be an issue. You won't even think about that wall. You know, it's like my boy Z quotes The Matrix all the time. And I love that scene. There's this perfect, beautiful scene, right? Where Morpheus is talking to Neo, and Morpheus tells him, he's like, that he's like, he's showing him that he's going to dodge bullets, right? And so, and I don't remember exactly what he says to Neo, but Neo asks him, he's like, so are you telling me that I'm going to be able to dodge bullets? And he says, when you're truly ready, you won't even have to. And that's what I want to teach, that idea. It's like, I want to show you how to knock down walls, but I want to show you how to build up and be ready. You don't even think about that wall. That wall's not even there. That wall's not even an issue. I want y'all to stay tuned. Like, seriously. Not just right here. Like, get connected with me on all platforms. I want y'all to talk to me. Share your stories. Share your feedback. Leave your comments. Message me. I want us to share with each other. I want to open serious lines of dialogue and communication. Because I don't know everything, but you know what? Us as a collective, when we come together, there's not a single thing that we cannot accomplish. There's nothing that we can't do. My mom raised me up, taught me from the time I could talk that the word can't was a dirty word. That was a bad word. I wasn't allowed to say it. I would get punished for saying the word can't, as if I had said other 4-letter words. You know what I'm saying? So, I want you to connect with me. B and Corey B on Instagram. Corey Dean Bayless on Facebook. Corey Dean Bayless on X. Find me everywhere. TikTok. Bank with Bayless on TikTok. Bank with Bayless on Instagram. I've got 3 Instagrams. My personal and 2 different businesses that I'm doing. 2 different businesses. 3 total, man. I mean, like, seriously, stay. I want y'all to get connected. Get connected, not because I need more followers. No, because I know that you know something. I know that you have a knowledge. So I know that if we all connect everywhere that we can, we are connected. Then if we're all connected, right? We're all connected. Then when you see a comment or a post, say on Instagram, say on Facebook, be sure, you know what I'm saying? Ding your notifications, ding that bell, because that's an important, critical piece of this. Because if you're not, you know, I don't want you to get on YouTube or TikTok or whatever and be like, oh, well, let me go to his page or his channel, his profile, his whatever. No. I want it to notify your phone that there's something new. So that way you get notified and you can be like, all right, what is it? I'm in this. Because I know that you have a desire to be in a better place. Someone that's watching this right now might be able to help you get there. And someone that's watching this right now might need your help. So let's build off each other. Leave comments, please. Please comment. All right, it's your boy. Share this video with one of your friends. Share it with a family member. Share it with somebody. Email it. Text it. Send it to someone. Like I said, 2024 is going to be a great year. It's going to be huge. And this is our moment. This is our moment to rise. This is our moment to show everyone that anything is possible. Every frightened American who's scared about the economy, scared that they're not capable, scared that they're not knowledgeable, they're not good enough, they're not strong enough or fast enough. They're not alone. It's going to be all right. We're in this together. Let's lift each other up and build a brighter tomorrow. A lot of people have this concern. I literally saw a headline in the news just yesterday morning that was talking about the recession that's coming in 2024. No, 2024 is going to blow up. Let's make sure that you're on fire and ready to go. You need to be on fire. Let's do it. Let's get there. All right, it's your boy. I'm out.